Welcome to a journey into the shadows of human behavior. Here we delve into the unseen, the unspoken, and the often misunderstood aspects of our interactions. It's a place where the light barely touches, and the truth is often hidden in plain sight. You know, in my line of work, I see a lot of train wrecks. Not just the literal ones, but the metaphorical ones too. Lives derailed, dreams shattered, and hopes left in the dust. It's a harsh reality, but one that we must face head-on. People coming in here, relationships blown to smithereens, and they're left picking up the pieces. It's a painful process, but it's also a chance for growth and understanding. Every broken piece tells a story, and every story has a lesson. Today, we uncover the 9 things men should never do with women, through a dark and gripping story. These are not just tips or advice, but deep insights into the very fabric of our relationships. It's a journey into the heart of darkness where we confront our deepest fears and insecurities. Trust me, this isn't your mama's relationship advice. This is raw, unfiltered, and sometimes uncomfortable, but it's necessary. Because only by facing the truth can we hope to change and grow. This is about understanding the deep, sometimes ugly truth about how we treat each other. It's about recognizing our flaws, our mistakes, and our potential for change. So buckle up and get ready for a journey into the shadow side of human behavior. The air hung heavy with unspoken tension, a palpable sense of unease that seemed to seep into every corner of the city. The flickering streetlight cast long, distorted shadows across the alley, creating an eerie dance of light and dark. Michael, his jaw clenched tight, shoved his hands deep into his pockets. He didn't understand. He had always tried to do the right thing, to be the person everyone expected him to be. He just didn't understand what he was doing wrong. Every step he took felt like it was leading him further into a maze of confusion and doubt. He loved her. He really did. His heart ached with the weight of that love, a love that seemed to grow more complicated with each passing day. But somewhere along the way, things had gotten so damn complicated. Arguments erupted over the smallest things, and misunderstandings piled up like bricks in a wall between them. He'd messed up, he knew that. But how? He replayed every conversation, every moment, trying to pinpoint where it all went wrong. He was about to make the first of many grave mistakes, decisions that would haunt him for years to come. Mistakes that would unravel everything he thought he knew about love and commitment. Michael was at a crossroads, and the path he chose would change his life forever. It had started subtly, a forgotten date, a missed phone call. He brushed it off, blaming work, stress, anything but himself. But he saw the hurt flicker in her eyes, felt the distance growing between them like a wall of ice. He didn't realize that by ignoring her feelings, he was slowly suffocating the love she had for him. He thought he was being protective, looking out for her. But his attempts to control her decisions, to mold her into his ideal woman, backfired spectacularly. The woman who once looked at him with adoration now met his gaze with defiance, her heart hardening with each controlling word that left his lips. Chapter 4. The Sting of Disrespect. Her laughter used to be music to his ears, her accomplishments a source of pride. But somewhere along the way, envy crept in, whispering doubts and insecurities into his soul. He began to belittle her achievements, to make light of her dreams. He didn't see the tears she hid behind her smile, the way her spirit slowly began to dim. Chapter 5. Privacy. What privacy, trust, once broken, is a fragile thing to mend. And Michael, driven by his own insecurities, shattered it completely. He snooped through her phone, her emails, convinced he'd find evidence of wrongdoing. He didn't find what he was looking for, but the damage was done. The look on her face when she confronted him was a mixture of disgust and heartbreak, a wound that even his apologies couldn't heal. Chapter 6. The Web of Lies. At first, they were small, white lies, told to avoid confrontation, to maintain the illusion of peace. But like a weed, the lies grew, choking the life out of their relationship. The truth always has a way of surfacing, and when it did, it exploded like a bomb, leaving their love in ruins. Chapter 7. Silence speaks volumes. He stopped listening. Her opinions, her thoughts, her dreams, they all became background noise to the constant chatter in his own head. He dismissed her words, her feelings, not realizing that with each dismissive gesture, he was chipping away at her soul. Chapter 8. Taken for granted. Love requires nurturing, appreciation, a conscious effort to make the other person feel valued. Michael, blinded by his own self-centeredness, stopped noticing. He took her love, her presence, her very being for granted, and slowly she began to fade away. Chapter 9. The breaking point. Everyone has their breaking point, that moment when the pain of staying outweighs the fear of leaving. For her, it came when she needed him the most. He wasn't there. He was too busy, too caught up in his own world to see her pain. And in that moment she realized that she deserved more. She deserved someone who would fight for her, cherish her, respect her. And with a heavy heart she walked away. This is a story we see play out every day in different forms with different faces. Whether it's in bustling city streets or serene outdoor parks, the dynamics of human relationships are always at play. We see people from all walks of life, each with their own unique stories and experiences, navigating the complexities of their connections with others. Remember, respect and understanding are the foundations of any healthy relationship. Ignoring your partner's feelings, controlling their actions, belittling their accomplishments, invading their privacy, lying, dismissing their opinions, and taking them for granted can cause irreparable damage. These actions erode trust and create a chasm that can be difficult to bridge. Taking someone for granted is one of the most common mistakes in relationships. It's easy to fall into a routine and forget to appreciate the little things your partner does. This neglect can lead to feelings of resentment and loneliness. Failing to support your partner in their endeavors, whether big or small, can also be detrimental. Everyone needs a cheerleader, someone who believes in them and encourages them to pursue their dreams. Without this support, individuals can feel isolated and undervalued. Learn from these mistakes and build stronger, more meaningful connections. Take the time to listen, to understand, and to appreciate your partner. Celebrate their successes, comfort them in their failures, and always strive to be their biggest supporter. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into human behavior. Your engagement helps us continue to bring you valuable content. Stay tuned for more episodes where we delve deeper into the intricacies of human relationships and how to nurture them.